it's Sammy SoCal, and today I'm going to be doing another quick tutorial. This time it's going to be on coloring. So ever since I posted this drawing of the McLaren, I've been getting a lot of DMs and comments asking me how I colored the body of this car. For some reason, you guys are really fascinated by like the ombre effect here. So I promised a few of you guys that I'd be making this tutorial. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to make a quick tutorial on how I achieved this ombre effect here. I'm not going to be drawing out a car for you guys. I'm just going to do it on a separate sheet of paper. But I hope this tutorial is really helpful to those who reached out to me. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so to begin, I'm going to show you guys the colors I used. So for the base, I used some markers, and these are the markers I used. So I used these two Copic markers and this Prismacolor marker. I think I might have used, oh, I also used this Prismacolor marker, sorry. So, let me read you the names for these. So this one is, the orange one is PM14, and this one is PM78. So this one is like a sand color, and this one is a really bright orange. You'll see this one's gonna look kind of pink though when I use it. And then I use these two Copic markers. They look pretty similar, but this one's a bit darker. So this one is R08 and this one is YR04. So these are the four markers I used as the base color. Okay, so this is what I did first. I used these first, and then on top of that, I used some of these pencils. Actually, I used all of these pencils, I should say. So yeah, so these are the pencils I used. These are all the Polychromos. They come in a set of 24. So yeah, these all come in that set. So just the two reds, the two oranges, and then this like orange yellow color, and then white. I always use white. So yeah, that's pretty much what I used. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. So yeah, I always like to start off with the lighter colors. So basically what I did here was, the top part of the McLaren was light, so I just start off light here. And it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. I know there's some streaks there, it's okay. And then I go with the next lighter one. So of all of these, this one's next. So I use this tip, and I just kind of do that, okay? That's how I do it. But then I'll take the lighter one again, and I'll try blending it out a little bit up here. Okay, now it's not perfect, okay, it doesn't look perfect, but see how it kind of blended it a little bit? That's what I'm trying to achieve, okay? So next I grabbed my third darkest color, which was R08. This one actually might not be the darkest one, but it's okay. So I'll put another coat of this one, and then I'll blend these two together just like this. Actually, this one is, I don't think this one is my darkest. I think this one. Yeah, okay. I messed up, but it's okay. We can fix it. So basically, I'll take the Prismacolor one, since it's actually in between the light one and the dark one, and I'll just do this. And then I take my light one again, and I'll just blend it in one last time. So you can see now they're starting to blend. I mean, the blending is not the best because, I mean, these are markers. So obviously there's going to be like some streaks and stuff. But as you guys can probably see, there's some like ombre effect going on here. I mean, at least I can see it right now. So that's just literally how I did the base. So once this dries, that's when I start using the pencils. Okay, so I give it like a good 5-10 minutes. So while this dries, I typically work on something else, but since this is a video, I'll just be back in 10 minutes, I guess. All right, so it's been almost 10 minutes now, and it seems like this is pretty much dry. So I'm gonna get started and show you guys how I use the pencils now. So I like to start off with my white pencil. I just use it as like a base for the pencils. So it's like my second base coat, if that makes sense. So I just like to start from the top. It doesn't really matter in what direction you're going in because this is just the base. So I like to start from the top, cover the whole thing in white. Now I know now the colors look faded and they don't look as vibrant, but that's okay. The pencils are gonna make up for this. So for this, it doesn't matter if you start with the lighter color or the darker color. I'm just gonna start with the darkest color. So this is like the darkest red here. And I'll just start like right down here and work my way up slowly. So you'll see there's gonna be some little patches of white. It's okay, we can always get back to those. I just start off with the dark color, and then I kind of lift my hand so that I don't push too hard once I get towards like the lighter colors. So that's when I'm gonna take my lighter red, and now I'm gonna start from like the bottom, and then I'm gonna push hard, and then as I go up, I'm gonna like color lightly. There. So next, I'm gonna take the dark orange, so not the lighter one, and do the same thing. So I'm gonna start from where I was and work my way up. And slowly you guys will start seeing that ombre effect once again, but this time it should be really blended. So I'm gonna speed this up because I think you guys should be getting the hang of this. So I'm just gonna speed this up for you guys just so like it's not like a super long video. Alright, so now as you guys can see, that ombre effect is looking real good. Now you don't see the streaks at all from the markers, and now it looks more smooth and just like a really nice clean ombre. And that's what I was trying to achieve with this McLaren. So I think the McLaren was a bit more on the red side. This I made a bit more orange, but it's basically the same idea. It works with any color. If you want to get an ombre effect, you have to pick colors that are all like similar to each other, and then you'll just, you know, just start with the darker one and move up to the lighter one. And it's just really simple. It's just a bunch of blending, and it does kind of take a while, but I mean the end result looks really good. So yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. So as you guys can see here, that's how I did that ombre effect for here, This has a little bit of shadows here, but so it's not super like ombre effect, but you guys can see the ombre effect over here and here. So yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. I mean, it's not that difficult. I like to use a base coat just because I feel like it just is less time consuming when I use a base coat. That way I don't have to like really color super hard with the pencils. But if you don't like using markers at all, you could just do it like this with the pencils. But you're just gonna have to press harder. You're gonna use more pencils. You're gonna have to end up buying more pencils just because it's gonna take up a lot of materials. That's why I just used markers as a base coat. But as you guys can see, like it works as well. It works just as fine like this. It might be a bit more vibrant, actually. I was going for a bit lighter on the car, but I mean, if you want the more vibrant colors, then you guys can try doing it with just the pencils. I guess that looks good too. So yeah, as you guys can see, you can do it with pencils or with markers. You don't even have to use pencils. You could just do markers, but I feel like with pencils and markers, you get a lot more detail, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I want to know if this was helpful for you guys, and I want to know what other videos to make for you guys, because I have a couple of ideas, but I'm still not sure. I want to get some more opinions before I start like making a bunch of random videos. So yeah, just let me know down below what you guys want to see, or DM me, or just leave a comment on any of my posts. And yeah, I'll start making some more videos for you guys real soon. But anyways, that's pretty much the end of this one. So thank you guys so much for watching.